What's going on YouTube? Uberman here. Wanted to give a quick update on my wolf cichlids. There they are. There's the male on the left, female on the, well, there's a Jack Dempsey getting in the way. This guy right here, the male in the background, has gotten his first tooth in today. Look, Jack, move. This guy right here. They're going to make it really difficult. If you can see him, you see that tooth? See it? I sure wish these... What's up? Get out of here. Get out of here. That's the female. Go away. It's this guy right here we're trying to look at. Isn't he beautiful? He's got one little tooth right there. You can kind of see it. I hope you guys can see it. Move, Jack. There it is. I know you saw it there. Yep. So, what does that mean? Well, he's growing his teeth. And these guys are going to start tearing my other fish up here in the near future. I'm sure it won't be long before she gets her teeth too. So, the fact is by the time they're grown, they're going to need a minimum of a 240-gallon tank to be comfortable, and they can only really be in a tank together, just the two of them. Can't really be in a tank with all these other fish because they'll eat them all. Well, they won't even eat them; they'll just slaughter them. They'll just kill them. I've done a lot of research on these guys, and I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. It's about time to clean the tanks again. It's a pretty regular thing, and I can tell you right now, this full spectrum light doesn't help. All it does is promote the growth of algae, which you can see. I got plenty of it starting down here in the bottom in the corners. The fry are doing really well though. As you can see, these guys are just happy, healthy. So apparently I'm doing something right. These guys over here are doing really well, except for this one. This one got bitten. Well, let's not get into it, but I put a fish in here that probably shouldn't have been in here, and it ended up getting hold of this guy's back. At least that's what I'm assuming happened. Him and one other one ended up that way. Don't ask me why that dude over there was laying down. These fish are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're healthy. Other than this one, he gets picked on. We got a Jack Dempsey over here that's doing pretty well. You don't see the Plecostomus come out much. I've got several of them. There's my big one back there. He's kind of a monster. Definitely in comparison to the rest of them. But so far, the rest of these guys are doing good. Then my next one's over here. These guys are doing pretty well too. They're happy-go-lucky. The dog's jingling in the background there. But it is about time to clean these tanks again. When it comes time to do that, I need to make a decision as to what I plan on doing. Chances are, the next tank cleaning, I'm going to move these guys over here. Or what I've also considered doing is moving these guys and these guys into my 75-gallon in the living room over there. And then the female is pregnant again, so I'm going to have to get these guys out to put her in here for the next batch. But I've thought about taking all of these guys and all of these guys, putting them in the 7.5 in the living room, taking the biggest fish in the living room, my big boys, including the wolves, and put them in here temporarily. And when all is said and done, probably putting the two wolves in my 55 very temporarily. I mean, maybe for 6 months, 8 months, something like that, by themselves, so they got a tank to themselves. And then, you know, down the road, I guess I'll either sell them when they get big enough to make a little money off of them, or I will just go out and try to find me at least a 240-gallon used aquarium that's already set up. We'll see. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do with them. I want to keep them though. They're really interesting fish. I just need definitely going to need a much larger aquarium. I'm basically going to need an aquarium double the size of this one. And this is a pretty good size aquarium. So, and with the weekly water changes, I've watched my water bill shoot up. I typically do 70-80% water changes. But other than that, guys, they're beautiful fish. It's a fun hobby. It's but don't think that you just put some water in a tank and live happily ever after. You've got a lot of regular maintenance to do on these things. It can be a real pain. But it's a labor of love, in my opinion. I feel bad for that one that's kind of crippled. Yeah, I've thought about just, I don't know. I don't want to be cruel to them, but I've thought about putting them in the bigger tank with the bigger fish, just, you know, letting them eat them. But I'm hopeful that he's going to get better. Just doesn't look like it. Look at that one over there trying to get under the rock. Crazy fish. These fish are psychotic. And they're just mean. Very, very aggressive fish. What do you want? Get out of here. Go away. Take one last look at the fish in here, and here she is. You can see she's carrying again. Get lucky, you might even be able to see some of the babies in there. Can't get it to focus. There we go. There you go. You see them in there. Little free swimmers. Well, they're technically not free swimmers yet, but I mean, she's about ready. She is about ready, so I got to get something done pretty quickly. Because she's not going to be happy with them in this tank. They are not going to last long. I'm telling you what, my Jack Dempsey's, well, I've got two little ones back here. There's one of them. I don't know where the other little one is. But these guys, I got them when they were tiny babies, probably not even 6 months ago. They are huge. It's amazing how fast these things grow. Kings of the tank. There's my other baby Jack Dempsey right there. And then if you look in the background over there, there's another big daddy. Big old guy, and believe it or not, as big as they are, they're actually pretty calm fish. They're not too aggressive, because they could take anybody out in this tank they wanted to. But they don't. That's daddy to all of those babies in there. That one in the back, purple one, that is daddy to every one of them. And then this is mama to every one of them. She's had a lot of babies. So, with any luck, maybe I can start selling some of them soon, make room, and maybe come up with a little money to continue this exciting hobby. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and be safe out there.